the likes of Nnamdi Kanu, and do you believe that, according to the news, that Simon Ekpa is on his way to Nigeria?
Igboho, Igbophobia. The hate they have for Igbo man is it. There's no other problem. Nigeria as a country hates Igbo man. Simon Ekpa, does he base on extradition? Does he base on dialoguing with the government of the day? Does he base on visitation? These are three questions now from me, and I must make sure I actually elaborate on these three questions. I will expatiate on it. Do you know what? Simon Ekpa coming to Nigeria for what? What are Simon Ekpa's crime? Ekpa has actually concluded a project Nnamdi Kanu embarked on since 2014. Ekpa was the man of the time. If you ask me, those newspaper house that made Tinubu the man of the year should have given it to Simon Ekpa. A young man that successfully declared Biafra in the faraway land of the Scandinavian Europe at Gian Sibelos Square. Gian Sibelos. You are extraditing Ekpa for what? Sending him to Nigeria for what? If Ekpa comes to Nigeria, Ekpa is coming to Nigeria if he could, though, with army of United Nations soldiers. Finland are going to give him their own with private bodyguards. Ekpa will be properly guided, protected, fortified with armed men. This is one of the many propaganda of Nigerian government. I mean this present administration. A propagandum. They are bent on denial of the obvious. They are bent on disseminating unbelievable propagandum to the members of the public.
Mr. Rab,
how could you ever come into this contraption? And Ekpa is the person of interest now. The person of interest now, after declaring Biafra in diaspora. After accusing him of what? Perpetrating act of terrorism in the southeastern Nigeria. What is Ekpa coming to do? Is one of the what? Immodest.
Maybe the president wants to have a roundtable discussion with him and the likes of Nnamdi Kanu.
He said what?
Maybe the president of Nigeria wants to have a roundtable discussion with him, with Nnamdi Kanu.
No, there's no dialogue anybody is going to have that will stop Nnamdi Kanu from seeing Biafra coming into existence. Why? How could Tinubu have it in his mind that he's inviting Ekpa and then Nnamdi Kanu to discuss, have a discussion over Biafra actualization? What is he trying to do? The issue of Biafra, Tinubu actually perpetrated it the more last year. He committed it. Why?
How?
The reason why I'm saying this is that Obi, a Biafra, won an election last year. Could be that he wanted this issue solved. Tinubu wouldn't have rigged last year's election because it was an Igbo man that won the election. After rigging the election, the issue that brought about Biafra agitation again, he severed that issue the more. He severed Biafra quest the more. Yes, because he should have allowed Obi to be. And the had even Obi is Nigerian president now, some Igbos would have just come in the tempo of
Mr. Rab, don't you tell, maybe you try to amend that now. You want to amend.
He's trying to do what?
To amend it now by inviting or by trying to extradite Simon Ekpa. Also, we believe that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is going to release Nnamdi Kanu.
Remember?
Now, Mr. Rab, don't you think that would be a lasting, whatsoever that will bring lasting peace to the people of the Southeast is what President Bola Ahmed Tinubu should be focused on, should pay attention at.
Thank you.
Now,
Thank you,
let me also add this. They said that the similar offense, if not the same thing, the same offense that the likes of Sunday Igboho and Nnamdi Kanu committed. But now, Sunday Igboho is a free man, enjoying with his family, in fact, organizing party, while the likes of Nnamdi Kanu is still detained, is still there in DSS custody. Mr. Rap, let me have your reaction.
Igbophobia. Anywhere we are gathering in the world, in the public square, at National Stadium, outside Nigeria, within Nigeria, and anybody give you this message, this shout out, trying to address the Igbo members, his Igbo kinsmen, Igbokwenu, you should resound it with what? Igbophobia. Igbophobia is it. Igbophobia is the reason why Nnamdi Kanu is still pulling it off at DSS facilities. While the same person he committed same crime with Son Igboho, Igboho is now partying in Germany, partying in Obomocho, partying everywhere in the southwest. And Nnamdi Kanu is in prison. Igbokwenu, Igbophobia is the reason why Fulani hegemony has not seen anything good on Igbo man. Because why? We turn our back on Islam, bringing down the spate of Islamization process that is going on across the country this time around. Igbokwenu, Igbophobia. They don't want to hear us. They don't want our voice heard on political platform or leadership of the country called Nigeria. Listen and listen good. No dialoguing with Sunday Igboho. No dialoguing with Nnamdi Kanu, because I actually know if any dialogue comes his way, Nnamdi Kanu is not going to back down. Kanu is the frontline leader, the supreme leader of Biafra actualization. And he is the leader of indigenous people of Biafra from 2014 till date. He has gone to the court in the past during Buhari administration, and the court gave it to him that Nnamdi Kanu was wrongly abducted or kidnapped from Nairobi, Kenya, into this illegal contraption called Nigeria. The court freed him. Nigerian government said no. Fulani said no. Ibrahim, what's the name of that man? That former CGN, former Attorney General of the Federation. He said no. Malami said no. Buhari said no. Then this present administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Nnamdi Kanu was exonerated, set free, acquitted by the Supreme Court, Appeal Court, and so on and so forth. Tinubu said no. DSS said no. This time around, we were all clamoring for his release to see that the young man did not celebrate his Christmas incarcerated. Did you know what? Tinubu said no. This administration said no. Fulani said no. Igbokwenu, Igbophobia is the reason why they are turning their back on what court has ruled. Igbophobia is anti-Igboism. They are all anti-Igboic, Igbotic ideology. They don't like the Igbos.
Mr. Rap,
that's why they are
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is trying to fix that. He's trying to correct that.
Listen, why is it that he's giving us excuse that it is because of Charles Soludo said there will not be security in the southeast if they release Nnamdi Kanu? Are you telling me that if Charles Soludo tell you not to go in with your wife, you won't go in with your wife? Are you telling me that if Charles Soludo say, don't read the budget of 2025, wait, read the budget of 2025, comes 2027 or 26, you will tell Nigerians it is because of Eastern governors. That's why I don't want to read the budget. Oga Esraba Onyori Nyajido Okoko Osuna Okoko na atu egwu is a thief. Let me translate. When you tell a thief, go and steal that chicken, catch this chicken for me, the thief will tell you know what a thief will tell you? He will tell you that the chicken has teeth. Is going to bite him, and that is what frightened by chicken, which of course you know that chicken is Mr. Fear. When you talk about frightened object, animal created by God is chicken. Now somebody is saying that chicken, I'm afraid of chicken. Do you know the meaning of chicken-heartedness? Chicken-hearted, meaning that you are intimidated or timorous. Oh God, why are we turning things upside down? Why is it that Nigerian government is not telling Nigerians the truth? Why is it that the political leadership of this country is strongly structured on falsehood, lies, and deception? Nnamdi Kanu is supposed to be out. Nnamdi Kanu should be freed. Nnamdi Kanu has not committed any offense. Same offense Igboho was held for same offense Nnamdi Kanu was abducted for. And Igboho is now gone, finally, and Nnamdi Kanu is now relaxing at DSS facilities.
All right, Mr. Arab, it's a very fine place to leave it. Thank you for speaking in this platform today.
Thank you so much, my brother. You're welcome.